Hey everyone, Rajo2 here, and welcome back to another LEGO set review. This time I'm reviewing Pohatu Nuva. Let's get straight into it. So first off with Pohatu Nuva, we're gonna go with the pros. Pros, he is very different to most of the Nuva sets, in that he has a reversed torso, giving him this kind of weird look. As you can see. Another pro is that he has a function where he can kick, though there's nothing for him to kick. Another pro is that unlike Pohatu Mata, he has weapons, actual weapons that aren't his feet. He can use these claw things to do something, I guess. He also has a new upgraded mask of speed. His new mask kind of gives credence to him looking a bit wiser and older and more experienced. Now, let's get on to the comparison before I do the cons. In my personal opinion, this set, Pohatu Mata, is a better set than Pohatu Nuva. Let me tell you why that is, in my opinion, after adjusting the camera. Pohatu Nuva is very clunky. He has extra armor, which restricts his arm movement, kind of. I mean, Pohatu was kind of restricted by the armor here, and here's another thing. I'm not sure if it's my gears, but going down to the bottom of Pohatu, his gears don't give him that much friction. Plus, this heavier foot piece add-on thing is held up by a pin. At least not a gray pin like on Liwa Mata, which was a stupid idea, but that's besides the point. Another thing Pohatu Nuva is comparison to Pohatu Mata is that he has a new color, silver, and it works quite well. Another thing is that while they both have hands, one looks more like weird robotic hands and one is a hand and with a claw attached. Another pro about Pohatu Nuva is that because he has slightly less, I'd say, stability, because his upper area is a bit more top-heavy than Pohatu Mata's. But that might just be my pieces. So, another thing I don't like about Pohatu Nuva is, well, nothing much else, really. Let's get on to his head, though. I mean articulation. Now, Pohatu Nuva does beat Pohatu Mata in the articulation department, because not only does he have another point of articulation in his leg, unlike Pohatu Mata's static one, but he also has articulation side to side in his head, so he can actually look around. Oh my gosh, he can move his head! What a masterpiece! Yeah, unlike most of the sets, he can actually look around. Look at all you modest sets who can only, like, bobble their heads or not move them. So, that's a definite pro, but there is one. Now, I'm going to get to what I think should have happened. Instead of keeping it with just one kicking leg, they should have attached it to both legs, so he can do more of a running thing for his mask of speed, because he doesn't come with a collie ball like Pohatu Mata did. And kind of. You see, his weapon functionality, his dual weapons, of course I knock him against my background, he also has the same eye color as Tahu, just like the, actually wait, no. Yeah, he has the same, actually no, he has an orange eye color instead of like a pinkish red, so they do have separate eye colors. But a pro, is once you take off his claws, not only will he be as stubby as Nuva, basically having zero mobility, but you also have to take off these pins, just like how Pohatu Nuva had these weird pin things here, but that was for the combination. You can combine his claw weapons for whatever reason into this ball-like claw shape, and while it looks really cool, it serves no purpose. It's like a substitute Coley ball, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Honestly, I feel like they could have done something else, because this just kind of feels weird. There's no reason why he'd use it. I mean, he would kick it into someone. Like, he would kick it, and this thing would go into their face and knock off their mask, maybe, but no. There's really no reason to have this. Maybe it's just because you can, but I'm not sure why. I feel like the set would have been much better off if they'd either given Pohatu another Coley ball, or they would have given him more of a running thing, so he could have his weapons, but he could also run, because he has the mask of speed. There's no use to have kicking when you can just run really fast into stuff. That would have been much more fun, watching both of his legs fly like crazy. That would have been fun. Like, imagine this, except on both legs. That would be awesome. And they didn't. I mean, I'll show you just how easy this could have. Actually, nah, never mind. Alright, so that's it for my review of Pohatu Nuva. He's a pretty good set. He has nice head movement for once. His mask is actually a pretty nice addition, even though it's humongous. Like, seriously, the Nuva mask were huge, especially compared to their Mata counterparts. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, besides for the new armor, he's pretty much the same as Pohatu Nuva. Pohatu Mata, with actual weapons in hands, and more articulation, more or less, really only 1 point in the head, and silver. So this is Rigel2 signing out. See you guys next time.